You've got enough of the thread color. You're tired of it. What makes you focus on this particular UI design? It is a crime to dive into the fundamentals, UI components like light, materials, UX, typeface, etc. Smash that like button to this video, please. As you scroll through Instagram, you see bright landscapes, bold ideas, and happy faces. Then something catches your eye. You stop, stare, amazed, and interested. And you just see the work of a talented designer, and it excites you. But what makes you focus on this particular UI design? All the design elements must harmonize to impress you and make you smash that like button. By the way, smash that like button to this video, please. So, your impression depends on fonts, UX, light, colors, and materials used in this particular UI design. Hi, I'm Nataliia Hera, co-founder of UI Mother and Voger Design, the design agency for audio software. Welcome to my channel about UI for audio software. In this episode, we are exploring what makes a UI stand out and going through the key components of UI design. Stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe as we dive in. Without the following ideas, it is a crime to dive into the fundamentals, UI components like light, materials, UX, typeface, etc. We need a system, not a quick solution. Your habits, industry, and software choices influences your taste, your design taste. The more you use the particular app or design or layout, the more you get familiar to it, and you like similar styles and colors in other products. You've been driving a red car for many years. You might end up either loving all the things, all the red stuff connected to your car, or disliking and hating it just because you've got enough of the thread color. You're tired of it. The scientists have found how it works, and I'm going to show it to you. Let's take another example, a smartphone. You're thrilled with your new purchase. The user experience it provides, everything seems perfect until the next shiny big thing, catches your eye. Suddenly you start feeling less satisfied with the old good model. By the way, many audio plugin developers don't consider this factor and stick with the same proven user interface style. I want to add here something crucial. Just look at this bell-shaped graph. It should probably give you an idea how our psychology works. Do you have a software or hardware product you never tire of and never wanted to replace? Can appealing ads make you dislike products once you loved? Share your thoughts in the comments below. You might think I'm going to talk about knobs, faders, sliders, and other physical components user interacts with. But UI is something even bigger. It starts with an idea in the author's head, and, with the help of the designer, it gets its shape, using specific style, layout, and technical knowledge. Let me give you an example. Imagine visiting a fancy modern art gallery on a calm, sunny Friday evening. You step into a spacious, white exhibition hall and immediately drawn to a particular artwork. The same applies to UI. You typically grasp the whole concept without focusing on individual elements like light, color, or controls. What does professional do? I recall this great example that might give you a great idea. How Da Vinci created his outstanding human portrait features using a chart like that. Something like that is basically in the head of every art director, every professional. Professionals are humans too. They also fall in love with an image. They go through all the tiny details in their head, trying to understand What is special about the artwork, the particular piece? This is how our art director adds design to his best UI references. You would want to argue with me on the following, but my art director believes there is no point in using references where you like just one or two design elements, but get annoyed with the rest, the style or colors or something. And there is a really tricky practice behind this idea and this solution in our team, in his approach. And I'm going to tell you what it is. If you provide a designer with references where you love specific elements and dislike others, you most likely end up having designer use and refer to those elements that you dislike. It's our practice, right? And you just have to explain really thoroughly what you like about this particular design and why. So you need to focus the attention of a graphic designer to those particular elements that you like. And it's pretty hard if you're not experienced with giving those references, those ideas to a designer. It's a hard task, I must tell you. In our practice, doing all those 600 over user interfaces, well, it's hard practice to understand, analyze, and give the designer a particular user interface element that you like and tell him that this what makes this UI great. Which is why our art director just gives the references where all elements are working all together almost perfectly, which is why he doesn't focus on only elements that he likes and he dislikes, because the designer has his own taste and basically he would end up using wrong user elements as a reference. This is our practice. How many tries does it usually take a designer to understand the client's needs, in your experience, align with this vision? I'd like to hear about your experience in the comments. I have this example and I want to share it with you. Like, I wanted to give a feedback to a dairy manufacturer on its package design. And well, I was getting out of poverty and desperately looked for aesthetic products. And honestly, I called the support manager and told them that their design looked ugly. Guess what the response was? You are not our target audience. Yep, this is the key answer and I still remember it, and it's really good example when you know what your audience likes. What about following trends? Well, if you prioritize profit, you will choose the richer audience and follow the dominating trend among this group of people. There is no such thing as good or bad design in this case. Any style has its followers. The question is, what audience do you want to reach with this given design? Bad design sells. Yes, that's right. Bad design can also sell because the quantity is the key. This is how you make profit. I mean that some styles attract more people than other styles. Just like with those reference with the dairy manufacturer. Well, obviously that people like me are in minority to that brand, so they focused on design that I considered bad. Well, ugly. If you are a freelance designer watches this video and you are worrying about attracting different clients, no worries. Every design style has its audience. This applies to you as well. If your portfolio is consistent enough and conveys a clear message, the right people will see it and will order something similar from you. Don't cater for every client you encounter fearing losing them. You will not. And another great example, the neomorphic style. When the style first appeared in plugin user interfaces, it was fresh, innovative, yet I considered it ugly. However, as the popularity grew and plugin designers have found their way to the style, they tried and found a way to adapt the style to more mass market audience. And obviously, I like that style better. Just like with the baby audio, well, they don't have the clear, pure neomorphic style, and I like it. because it's tasty. It's like something unique yet recognizable across the plugin line of this brand. And now I'm getting to the point where you would ask a question. So what does make a good UI? What do you think good UI looks like? Everyone has different answer. I have mine and I'm trying to explain it to you. Because first, you need to decide who is your customer. Then you define the most suitable design for them. Then you define the most suitable designer to deliver the style. And then, well, you build your technical task and you get everything out of your head into this technical task with visual references. Weird your design or weird outfit, it serves its purpose as someone likes it, and there are always people who hate it, and it's fine. As an audio plugin developer, you might be amazed that someone loves your first work, just flat textures, primitive single dial, and that's also okay. There always will be people around who likes what you do, because, well, they don't anything beyond that. Let's imagine you want me to create a great plugin UI. At the first meeting, I want to see your references to understand your taste and, well, basically what you love. Well, because you never want to solely rely on my taste, because definitely it differs from yours. This is how it works. Two circles must intersect. So basically a technical task and a visual references and the taste of graphical designer with the client must intersect. And here I recall this art director voice in my head, because he typically always wants to understand what is going on in the head of the client, because he wants to get this idea of what the client likes. And, well, he asks questions, a lot of questions. And this is a good practice to ask a lot of questions to find this alignment, right? So, well, in our practice, the design team always tries to replicate what an art director likes, and he points out, because he already got aligned with the client's taste. It's a subtle matter, subject to your personal taste, yet the art director is the one who is seeking this alignment with the client, and, well, he does his best with that, to find this, this uncatchable solution. But that would be the best solution. A client request might sound something like this. Make me the same UI, but in dark gamma and with different fonts. And, well, the client typically thinks it's a quick and simple task, it's a project. Well, just like this, but dark and different, However, in reality, well, it's harder than that. As I've told you, we are searching for a new alignment. A great designer is always searching for this alignment, because he needs to redesign everything, put all the same elements, but reassemble everything from the scratch. So it's not the simple task, well, as it seems. If you do your components analysis, you will save tons of time and money on your future projects. Yes, please take this unwanted advice from me. Well, you merely pinpoint the good and bad components of a movie, artwork, song, or UI style, well, for example. Well, you have this DNA and essence that you can integrate anywhere, and that would be true yourself. That would be your authentic idea, and you can share it, well, easily when you've performed your homework. That is how you attract your audience, your people. I believe successful designers and creative have developed excellent visual taste and then justified it for clients. Basically, they do really know themselves really good, and they've built a justification system on top of that. Consider heuristic evaluations or other methods created by top designers, marketers, and art people. Yeah, especially marketers. They are really good at that because they know how to sell. They have this for you. It's easy to understand how they create things. They just give you the rules and you think, oh yeah, they're good. I would follow them. I would want to go with them. Right? Well, this is just my idea how it works. They all just, justify what they like. And this is how our brain works. You like things unconsciously before you can identify that you really like it. And then your overall system, your conscious, tells you, yeah, you like it because this, and that. Yeah. Clients expect creators to guess, crystallize, enhance their vague ideas. So creators start by asking many questions and basically, like a hot and cold game, when it's up to the clients to decide if both sides win or lose. One of the hottest trends today is AI. Why does a human-made design have something special in it? Designers can be unpredictable. AI software keeps tons of prompts and references in its memory at once, while humans make random choices. That is why AI art feels weird. However, designers can create breathtaking artwork when using AI properly. It is not the UI style, layout, faders that make great design. How you approach your idea visually is what matters. And basically, if you know yourself really good, you know what you like, if you know your audience really good, you know what the audience likes, if you know that you have a great designer who can understand your idea, then on intersection of those three circles, you would get a great idea. Well, and I hope you would find that intersection, because once you know that, your style, your taste, you can program it. Well, this is how it works. This is psychology. And I hope that from my video you've seen how to do it. If not, let me tell you in the comments.